When I first started in the business, you know, I was so young that a lot of people didn't really take me seriously, you know.
Oh man, Jay is outstanding, man. You know, for Jay. I mean, man, we couldn't have done nothing without brother Jay, man.
Oh, that's a hard-working man right there. I mean, you know, as a manager, you go get the right people, you go get the right PR people, and get the right trainers.
And brother Jay, man, got us all the way here. Look around, baby.
All right, so today we shooting the video for Dead and Going.
Let me kick it to you right quick, man.
Look where we at, man. Look at that. Jay got us all this, man.
Same thing, I'm sure you feel.
Couldn't have done that without Jay, baby.
Biggest challenge? I don't really see any challenges for the day, because the great thing about our team is we've been all working together for a long time.
And I can say that I saw his potential first.
In the music business, the way the business is, a lot of people would say, oh, it looks like it's glamorous, make a lot of money, it's cool, it's this, it's that. But truthfully, like, if there's not a real burning desire, passion in you, you're not gonna really be able to be in the music business. You know, you're not gonna go through the grind stage to get to the payment rewarding stage, you know? And then, so what up?
JG.
What's going on, boy? See that ice, man.
Same old, same old.
It's my man Sean Holiday, aka Tubby, VP, Senior VP, A&R over at Geffen Interscope Records. We just did a deal together, my man. We just did our first deal together. Been knowing each other for some years. We doing a couple acts. First act we're doing is Kendrick Young LA. We had, in the South, that was real hot. We had a record called Ain't I, a remix with Young Dro and T.I. on the record. It was up to a bunch of spins, probably about 300 something spins at radio. Had a lot of momentum going. Tubby jumped on it and did a deal over there. So we're trying to take it all the way down to the field now.
Jason had a lot going on, and I felt like sometimes I thought he wasn't gonna get it, you know, but he hung in there. You know, one thing I like, but you kept your word. You know, you kept, you know, you didn't close it somewhere else when you had the chance, and it got tough. But you know, I like what y'all was doing with the record. You know, I was a fan of the artist when you took me to that Sweet 16.
Sweet 16 was on fire.
Yeah, so
Kids
I said
going
like
crazy.
And his tone and his voice, you know, that did it for me. Then, you know, of course, the Ain't I record was big, and a couple of other records I heard. So, you know, just for us to get in there was a blessing. Plus, I always wanted to be in business with you. I kept knowing you, like, yo, you was one of those managers that get it in. So
yeah, definitely. So of course, you know, I've been wanting to rock with you as well as Interscope, get over there in that building and see what's going on in that system. LA, I think you got a lot of potential. You know, obviously, we both think you got a lot of potential. You know, but it's going good for him on the road. The record's picking up at radio. The video's picking up. Most played video at BET right now. Doing 106 & Park. BET Ripped the Runway. About to go back and come back with the 36 O's record with Lil Boosie on.
So let's talk about that. When you want to come with that record? Like how soon?
Probably like for real. I'm about to put it out in Atlanta, like in the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna put it out down there.
You got a mastered version already?
Yeah, I got a mastered version. I mastered it already. I'm gonna put it out down there. Obviously, they playing it. It's in rotation in Memphis already.
Yeah, I heard like so, #1 in Memphis.
#1 in Memphis, yeah. So really, what I want to do, so we offset it from Ain't I is I want us to start that record on our own
before the label
comes and gets involved with that record. So y'all can stay focused with Ain't I. We can start it in our core markets, start it and, you know, pass the ball off to y'all and just pass it off faster though, really, so that we don't have that big gap.
You don't have that burn, yeah, and it'll be a smooth transition.
Yeah.
I think, and then as soon as that record's gonna do what it do, and then after that, his big single, and then we can talk about putting the album out after that.
Yep, definitely, and it's crazy market. What work to do. Another rainy day. What's up, baby? I'm in Hollywood. Shit, about to go in and check out this footage from for Bone Deep, the first movie that we shot through Screen Gems that we produced. And sorry, we got a 3-picture deal. You know, it's the first one on the list. My man B Shear, my partner in crime on the movie side, come over here, Shear. Give a little love. So
it's exciting. It's the first movie that Grand Hustle produced.
Yeah, definitely. The first, and many more to come. You know, we got to deal with Screen Gems, got to deal with New Line. So you know, it's the first one we are doing.
You know, T.I. was here last week. You were out of town.
Yeah.
And so they have 10 minutes of footage of this movie, and for people who don't know, it stars T.I. And Chris Brown, Paul Walker, Hayden Christensen, Matt Dillon, Idris Elba, and whoever I'm forgetting.
Ensemble cast.
It's a great ensemble cast, and they built around T.I. and his schedule, and for you guys to produce. And so it's 10 minutes of footage that the studio cut together, that Sony cut together, that they are just so blown away by that they want everybody to see it who's involved. So because Tip saw it last week with me, they wanted you to come see it as the producer of the movie, as one of the two producers of the movie, to make sure you know what's going on so you can start talking about it in the global media.
So we're going to go in here and handle this business and come right back. All right, so today we're shooting the video for Dead and Going.
Let me kick it to you right
Tip's
quick, man.
fourth single off the
Not on
album,
some gangsta shit, man, on some
Paper
real
Trail,
shit.
featuring
Anybody
Justin
done been through the
Timberlake.
same thing, I'm sure you feel the same way.
Just pulling it all together for the most part, schedule-wise. You know, once again, three superstars. Everyone has their own hectic schedules, you know. So just communicating and balancing the schedule to make this day possible. So you know, coordinate it so that we can do this video. You know, that was a challenge within itself. Getting clearances from labels, getting these budgets, you know, upped and approved. You know, those are all challenges and definitely fights and struggles within themselves.
Oh man, Jay is outstanding, man. You know?
Manager for the day.
I mean, man, we couldn't have done nothing without Brother Jay, man. Brother Jay, man, got us all the way here. Look around, baby. Jason got us all this. Look around, look at you. Look where we at, man. Look at that. Jay got us all this, man. Couldn't have done that without Jay, baby. You know what I'm saying, man? Jay, man, you know, manager extraordinaire, you know. He sit back, man, collect checks, count the dividends, man, while I come out to the desert and do all the work. I'm just joking, man. You know what I'm saying? He's an outstanding partner and a wonderful manager, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's my privilege and my pleasure to work alongside him for so long, and I can say that I saw his potential first.
Spread out with South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on to North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami where it warm in the winter, on up to Minnesota where it's stormy.
Just after spending so much time together, you know, you have the professional relationship, but also a personal brotherhood at the same time as well.
You got Mr. Jason. You need Mr. Jason.
No sir, man.
Got to make sure Jason eat. Got to make sure Jason eat. Jason don't eat beef. Brother Jeter don't eat no beef.
Yo, T.I. How's Jason gonna hold down Grand Hustle?
I got some more coming.
You go do your thing.
Like he did it last time.
That ain't no new
Oh man.
This ain't his first time at the rodeo.
Matter of fact, this is the third.
Damn.
But nah, all jokes aside, man, we just gonna put artists in position to wave the flag while I won't be able to wave it for us, you know. And that's the thing about creating opportunities for others. That's the thing about creating opportunities for others and being a multifaceted company. I think it's mine, sir.
See, now you stopped it in the middle of yours.
Oh, I took the chicken.
No, the chicken is Jason.
He gave
And
me
being
the
a
chicken.
multifaceted company because you know what I'm saying, we don't have all our eggs in one basket, you know what I'm saying? We can worry about T.I. when it's time to do that. We can worry about Young Dro when it's time to do that. We can focus on fashion when it's time to do that. Film, television, sports management, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of different things going on, so T.I. not being able to be out and perform and drop an album is not what's gonna make or break this company. Thanks to Jason G, of course.
You know, but in this business, like the term "shit happens," you know, that's definitely a real thing.
I first met Jason at a barbershop my cousin and I owned and operated back in 1998. Our relationship, man, you know, he's my partner in business, he's my manager, and he's one of the best friends I got. He's been the key to my success, you know, outside of my celebrity, outside of entertainment, as far as on the forefront, in front of the camera, behind the scene, Jason is everything for me and the rest of them.
Of course, my man Chris Robinson, great director, one of the greatest directors. It was funny, they asked me, they said, how hard is the day and all that? I said, really, the day is easy when you got 3 superstars. You know what I'm saying? You got.
See, here's the deal. I need a manager myself. I'm not quite a celebrity, but I want to work with you. Like, so,
oh, man.
I'm just saying.
Oh, man.
I know you mess with artists, but can you get down with a director?
A movie director at that.
That's what I'm trying to
do. A movie director at that.
Come on. But like the idea for Tip is just sick. Basically,
He's a grown man. What matters more than the mistakes you make is what you're able to learn from them. Big Phil, it's for you, baby. Ever had one of them days wish you would've stayed home, running to a group of suckers who getting their hate on? You won't buy.
Yeah, exactly. It's real difficult because now, like you said, videos, you don't really even have any shows that are playing videos for real. You know, BET has 2 shows, one 106 in Park and the second one that comes on at 2 a.m. The Deal. You know, MTV, they don't even have a video show. You have MTV Jams and MTV2, so nowadays labels definitely aren't really trying to invest much money at all in video shoots, in videos rather, so it's definitely difficult.
Trying to find my way back home. The old me's letting go, letting go. Oh, I've been traveling on this road too long. Just trying to find my way back home.
All right, we're about to shoot over here to my man Travis Barker store, Famous Stars and Straps. We've been grinding it out. We're about to go over here and get some clothes we can represent for him. So today, you know, I stopped by the video set to make sure that everything was on track, that my artist Tip was good, to make sure that the director was good, and everyone else was, you know, all on the same page. Came to Sony, shot over to Sony, make sure our movie is going good. It's the first movie that we shot ourselves and we produced through our company, Grounds and Films. So throughout the day, you know, a lot of my time is spent on the telephone and email. So I'm working either when I'm somewhere else, I'm working on other things that are going on in other places, you know?
All right.
We're in Famous, Travis Barker spot, Famous Stars and Straps. For me, it's crazy being in. This is my first time being in it. It looks great, but I remember a couple years ago when him and Chris was walking around and they had everything in their backpacks, the belt buckles and the t-shirts and all of that. So, you know, it's beautiful to see the growth of where it's at now. They're making a lot of money and, you know, they got the nice store and, you know, I'm about to get some free stuff. In the music business, the way the business is, a lot of people would say, oh, it looks like it's glamorous, make a lot of money, it's cool, it's this, it's that. But truthfully, like, if it's not a real burning desire, passion in you, you're not gonna really be able to be in the music business. You know, you're not gonna go through the grind stage to get to the payment rewarding stage, you know? And then you work so much, you know, the hours, it's not even, you know, you're working on 24 hours, sometimes I'm working 16 hours a day, you know? So, I mean, the work effort is definitely relentless.
I know you accept my collect. I know you accept my collect.
How would you, man? More work to do. I work hard, of course, so that my kid can have advantages that I didn't have in life, you know? So my family can have, my niece and nephew, so they can, you know, be privileged to things that me and my sister weren't privileged to, you know? So it's definitely what I do it for.